Hello and welcome to another craft video with me, Ruth Hamilton. Today I'm going to be painting a little canvas similar to this one. I'll be using some Pebeo Setacolor fabric paint for the top, but you could use acrylic paint, but I kind of like the way the fabric paint works with the canvas. And then I'll be using some Vitrail in Chartreuse and apple green to create the grass at the bottom, and I'll be showing how to scrape the paint back off again with a wooden stick or a scraper to give this lovely textured effect. And then I'll be using some of the other colours to make the flowers at the top. For the clouds, I'm just going to stipple some white paint onto it. I don't actually want to define clouds, just a little bit of more of a hint or a suggestion of clouds. So a little drop into my palette there, and then we'll just, while this blue paint's already damp, don't want it dried out too much for this effect, so there we are. And now I'm just going to set that aside to dry, and then we'll come back and paint the base. So the sky is nice and dry now, and what I'm going to do is take the Chartreuse and the apple green and probably just add a little bit of turquoise as well. So these are all Vitrail, and add them to the bottom of the canvas here. Just drip it on and move it about, and then I'm going to leave it for a few moments just to get it dried slightly. When the paint gets to this stage, you can leave it for a little while. You can see how it's quite wet. It's actually very wet at the bottom there. So I'm just going to set it aside for a few minutes, and it starts to thicken up slightly, and that's a much better stage to start scraping the paint back off again then. So I'm just going to set it aside. And now I'm going to do the bit that I really enjoy the best. It's slightly tacky. It's not just as wet as it had been. You can still see a good shine off it there. And I'm just going to take the stick and take quite a while to just take my time and scrape this into the shape of grass. So all different types of movement on it, and that sort of builds up the layers. I'll change over to a cocktail stick. canvas is dried now and you can see the lovely texture on the grass. And now what I'm going to do is make some flowers at the top. So I've got Crimson Vitrail, and I'm going to mix just a tiny amount of it with a little of the lightening medium, just to make it a little lighter again. And I don't really need very much, so just that would be enough. And some lightening medium. And we'll give that a stir. And I'm going to create some loose kind of flower shapes with this on the canvas. Because that's vitriol, I'm just going to leave that aside to dry before I touch it again.